No, he won't do. Wait a minute. What about you? Drop the temperature to 10 degrees Celsius. Increase the voltage. Got it! Hey, great news! I found a substitute for the xanthium chips. It's not 100% perfect, but it'll do in the pinch we're in. What do you think of... What? Is this a joke? Put that down, we have work to do. What are you doing? Stop it! Someone's going to get hurt! Hey!
Is something wrong?
It's that communicator we found in Aaron's shirt.
You think it was planted too?
No, I don't know what to think about that. It's the communicator itself. It's a rather sophisticated device, capable of regular transmission to be certain. That's not what its main design is for.
What is it then?
Well, this handy little device can communicate across dimensions.
Dimensions?
I'll wager it can whip up some nice Julian fries too if it puts its mind to it.
Well, it's an alien device, Theet. If the Hazaris gave it to Aaron or whoever, maybe they designed it so its transmissions couldn't be intercepted.
I've seen the Hazaris. For all their weaponry and impressive appearance, they're not all that technologically advanced. In fact, I dare say that they're right along with your people on the technology scale.
We could never build one of those things.
Exactly. I don't think the Hazaris did either.
Maybe they got the technology from someone else.
Possible? But then, why would their foot soldiers be carrying regular comms, eh?
I don't know.
More questions. I don't like it when we have more questions than answers.
Elder Gatlin! They're broadcasting something from the council.
Times for our people. Be brave. Be strong. Do not flee to other cities, for surely they will come under attack as well. Go to the secret places. We have stocked food and medicine there for your needs.
Secret places?
We set up shelters in the mountainous regions. They aren't heavily protected. Material like iron and other strong elements were regularly stolen. We made do with what we had.
You're remarkable people, Elder.
I wish more felt that way.
We will survive. We have done so in the past. We will do so again. The Council of Elders continue to work for Garadane. Our message of entreaty to other races for help continues to be broadcast, as well as our messages of peace to the Hazari and other races who continue their assault on our people. For generations these messages have been sent out, and for generations they have been ignored. But we will persevere, and we will prevail. We must. We have every confidence
What's
in
happening?
each and every one of
Some
you.
kind of
to stand
interference.
I wonder what could be causing that.
Jamming complete, Captain.
Finally, no one has to hear their pitiful cries for help anymore.
Elder Lamar was in the middle of a planet-wide speech.
Really? Then the Garadanian should thank me for saving them from it. What about civilian comm chatter?
Mostly evacuation instructions, status checks on other cities, that sort of thing. Every once in a while, someone tries to pinpoint our location. As per your orders, we haven't interfered.
That's unnecessary, Klent. After all, what can they do? Shoot us down?
Now approaching the city of Wynal.
Stats.
Standard metropolis. Industrial. Population between 500 and 800,000 as per last census. Transportation corridors are currently jammed with fleeing civilians. Guess their evacuation plan didn't work out as well as they expected.
Bring us to within firing range. Lock targets.
Locking?
What happened? Status.
Weapons system shorted out, sir. Overuse.
Repair time.
Initial reports indicate 2 cycles.
Inform the fleet we're moving off for repairs. We'll meet them at the next rendezvous.
What about Wynal?
Use thermal weapons. Too quick for my taste, but we make do with what we have.
Yes, sir.
Have you been able to establish communications with anyone yet?
No, Speaker. All communications continue to be jammed.
We have to get these people out of the city!
Transportation is reporting all travelways are completely blocked. Nobody's moving out there, Speaker. It's total chaos.
What was the latest position report on the Hazari ships? We've got to know how much time we have.
Right outside the window.
What? Sound the siren! The siren! Try to get the council again. We have to inform them, Speaker.
The Hazaris are moving away.
What? Can't believe it. What made them do? Wait a minute. What's that? Oh my...
Alright, there it is. Not exactly a top-of-the-line model, but she'll fly. Probably.
There are too many people around. We should not be able to best them all.
And I have no intention of trying. Look, I don't quite know who you think I am, but I'm not exactly built like the strong-arm type. We'll find a non-violent way to get that ship.
Mayhaps if one of us distracts them.
Me?
No!
No one is doing anything of the sort. I don't think we're dealing with the greatest intellects the galaxy has to offer here, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem confusing them.
What?
Watch this.
Hello.
Ah! What's wrong with him?
He's not moving.
It's a holographic projection.
Completely unreal.
Once an object or person is scanned, it can be projected and manipulated in any way I want.
Did you and Dutch create such?
It was one of our first experiments. Didn't quite work the way we wanted, so we abandoned it in favor of a different approach. Don't tell Thatch I have this. He thinks we got rid of it all. It's an embarrassment to him, really. Alright, our little secret?
We promise.
Yes.
Good. Now we just project him over to the ship, and...
What's going on here? Are you being paid to loaf?
It's our break time!
I'll break your arm if you don't get yourselves back to work. Now move it!
Yeah, boss. Right to it.
Good. A happy worker is a productive worker.
It worked! They're leaving!
I told you.
It's quite a nifty little trick you've got there.
Thanks. What are you doing here? You're supposed to be by the ship.
Holographic projection, eh? I haven't given you enough credit, Garadanian.
He's the real one!
Run!
Ah!
You're not going anywhere.
I think differently.
What happened? He does not move. Did you turn him into a hologram?
He's frozen in time, but it won't last long. We'd better get out of here while we can.
I had no idea you Garadanians were so advanced.
Life is full of surprises at every turn, isn't it? Let's keep this one under our hat too, eh? Okay, you two, strap yourselves in. Once they figure out we've commandeered this transport, things are gonna get a little bumpy.
See, Aaron? I told you that we must find a way to escape.
Yes, you did, Christine. You've got a strong spirit. A very admirable quality. What planet are you from, Tisha? We can drop you off on our way.
I have no one to go home to.
Why?
My parents were killed when they tried to stop the Hazaris from taking me.
I am sorry. I lost my parents too.
I have nowhere to go.
I know where you can go where you'll be safe evermore.
I wish I knew what was going on out there.
I wish I knew where Christine was.
I'm sorry, Theed. This interference has cut off all communication. I can't make contact with anyone.
It's deliberate, no doubt about it.
But why? It doesn't serve any real purpose. It's not like we can organize any resistance.
It causes confusion, panic, desperation, a feeling of hopelessness when you're cut off from everyone.
I can't even imagine what it's like out there.
I think I'd better go and try to find Chris.
No, Theet. I can't let you do that. Those Hazaris could be anywhere. They might be on top of us right now.
I just can't stand around and do nothing.
Elder Gatlin, there's something you need to see.
Dead?
Murdered.
What?
Shot. And from close range.
Who would do something like that?
Our saboteur.
I thought that was supposed to be Aaron.
Apparently not. Or that he's working with someone else who's still here.
Are you sure it's one of the team members? Couldn't it have been an outsider?
Doubtful, I'm afraid. Take a look for yourself. The fact that the killer got so close indicates that he was known to the victim. Being isolated from the population for as long as Thatch and his team had been, who else could he have been so familiar with?
We've lost almost 2/3 of our staff. I don't know if we can go on anymore. We just don't have enough people.
You have to, Thatch. Our race is depending on you. Find something?
This poor fellow's workbench. All the chips have been smashed.
His notes have been destroyed.
I wonder if he found a substitute for the xanthium chip and the killer had to stop him. Or
what?
Or if it was just a coincidence. The murderer just came along and killed him. Wrong place, wrong time.
Without a replacement for the xanthium chip, this project is dead.
Then he was targeted.
The saboteur is here, and he's deliberately trying to stop the project. But why? We're on the eve of destruction. He'd only die with everyone else.
Maybe he has an escape plan.
I don't think so. There's no possible way he'd know where he'd be in the final hours. He couldn't afford to be halfway across the city, or even halfway across the planet, from his mode of escape.
So he intends to die with us.
Let's look at what we know. We can deduce that whoever it is not an alien. None of your oppressors would be interested in sacrificing themselves just to prevent you from escaping. That leaves only a Garridanian. Now, why would a Garridanian want to keep everyone here?
Wealth?
No one here looks like they're enjoying a particularly extravagant lifestyle. You would expect to spend your entire lives on this project, right? So no one could anticipate any particular windfall.
Threat to relative?
I recall you once saying that everyone here is unattached, so no one would come looking for them.
I don't know that.
So we can rule out personal gain. What does that leave us with?
Statement. Someone is trying to make a statement.
My guess exactly.
What are you talking about?
Being a politician, I know all about self-sacrifice in the name of a belief. But I can't for the life of me figure out what it is they might be trying to say. How does our extermination make a point for a Garridanian?
I got it! I got it!
What's going on?
That sounds like the portal generator. Come on!
Elder Gatlin, Thatch, we did it! We got the generator working!
How?
When we were trying to find a substitute for the xanthium chip, I took half the old ones to try and speed up the process. I found one that worked almost as well. It took a little tweaking, but it should do.
That's excellent news, Sailor. Thatch, now we can... A gun?
Who?
Thatch? It was you?
I'm sorry, Elder. Pete, I truly am. But no one is going anywhere. This time project is at an end. Now.